What's up? This is Dynasty Mir. Wanted to shoot this video. I haven't shot a video in a while, by the way, but wanted to shoot this video, entitle it, I've never met a poor Chinese, Indian, or white refugee or immigrant, whatever you want to call it, in Africa. And the reason why I'm shooting this video is because I was in Atlanta. Well, I live in Atlanta. I was downtown, and I ran into some Congolese immigrants. And I asked them. I said, Why did you move all the way from the Congo to America?" And they said they were looking for work, and that the Congo, there was, I guess, an uprising or a lot of violence taking place. And I asked them, well, I told them, I said, hey, when I go to certain parts of Africa, like, for example, I was in Mali last year and the year before. And the year before was when I guess the insurgents, the radical insurgents, I hate saying radical Islam, but the radical insurgents was taking place. The only people that were affected by it are, from what I observed, the only people that were somewhat affected by it were the black Africans. But the Chinese, white, and Indians were still making money. Also, when I was in Mali, or whenever I go to Africa, Africans are always, inquiring on how can they get to America. They want to come to America. They want to come to New York. They want to come to LA. There's no work in Africa. There's no work in Mali. There's no opportunity. But again, when I'm over there, Indians, Chinese, and white people are making money, doing just fine. And a lot of that is poor leadership as well. So when I brought this up to them, hey, when I'm in Africa in so-called violent and poor places, Chinese and whites and Indians are doing just fine. When I told them that, they didn't have an answer. And I told them that, I'm going back to Africa and, I'm going to purchase some land. And, they pretty much told me good luck. So, I just find it very odd that, Africans are wanting to leave Africa and come to America or the West because of the illusion of opportunity, even though there is opportunity here. But my thing to them is the same opportunity that's in America, there's even more in Africa. And also, too, like I mentioned in a video, earlier video, if Africa is the future, why are Africans leaving Africa? How are we going to usher in the African future, or the great, bring back the golden age of Africa, usher in the golden age of Africa, if all the Africans are leaving Africa? So the question is, who's going to enjoy this golden age? Is it going to be the Chinese, white, and Indian immigrants, or are Africans going to enjoy and prosper off of the resources that are in Africa? Because everybody else, non-Africans, are benefiting the most from the resources of Africa for some odd reason. And again, that's due to poor leadership, poor African leadership. I watched a video. This was probably a couple of weeks ago. Forgot the name of the person who, gave the speech. Please forgive me. But the title of the video was "Entrepreneurship is not going to save Africa." There's this big initiative on entrepreneurship in Africa. But, I forgot her name. Please forgive me. What the lady said basically was that, you cannot entrepreneurship yourself away from poor leadership and bad infrastructure. And she's right, because a lot of Africa's problems is due to poor leadership. So, again, like I told my friends in my Congolese, brothers that were here in America, in Atlanta, why leave Africa, the land of opportunity, the richest land when it comes to resources on the planet, to come to America and beg for jobs and beg for a job when you could create opportunity in Africa because again, for some odd reason, Indian, Chinese, and white people are taking advantage of these opportunities and are very successful. But for some odd reason, the Africans don't see the opportunity and they think in order to be successful, you have to come to the West. So that's it on that. So check out my other videos, leave a comment, share, go to www.searchforwho.com. Of course, I'm going to be shooting more videos and I leave for Africa pretty soon, next month. If you got any questions, hit me up, leave a comment. I'm out.